Welcome back to Scolimas Day 2. Today, all you're going to need is a band, and a mat's quite nice to have sometimes as well, but we're going to be standing for today's class. We're going to be working on the band pull, which is this exercise. A long stretchy band is going to be helpful, or you could use like a stretchy pair of leggings, something like that. Or if you don't have that, just watch today's class and get an idea of how you can adapt it, maybe if you go to the gym or you work with a physio. The band pull is a classic exercise I see a lot of us with scoliosis and fusion be given. It is great because it is a back strengthening exercise. It's also going to be working your shoulders, your core, but there's definitely a couple of things that we want to be aware of with our curvy spines when we're doing this exercise. I'm going to go over form quickly first, and then we'll discuss how we can adapt it to better suit your scoliosis or fusion. With a band pull, I always love to think about standing scoliosis corrections first. So that means just trying to bring yourself into your best version of alignment, because we tend to have a little bit of a hip shift. Maybe we have one shoulder that's higher. Maybe we kind of go off to the side a little bit. Ooh, bug. That's okay. That's all part of having scoliosis. But with your standing corrections, you want to try and bring yourself back to center as much as possible. And we always want to find our best version of alignment first before we start doing the strengthening exercise. We want to ground through our feet, and we want to really engage our tummy muscles. So that means kind of pulling your belly button back towards your spine, as if someone was about to tickle you and you're bracing yourself. Then with the band pull, we take the band out in front, and you want it to be just in line with your chest. So not too high, not too low. And the wider you have your hands, the easier it will be. The closer you have your hands, the harder it will be. You want to keep a soft bend in your elbow, so not locking your elbows out, especially if you're hypermobile. Keeping that soft bend in the elbow. Then we pull the band apart. And as we do, we think about squeezing the back muscles and getting really long through the spine. So I'll just demonstrate quickly first, and then we're going to do it all together as a little scoliosis fusion team. The thing you're getting as long as you can as you pull the band back. What we want to think about when we're doing this is that we're not pulling the band all the way back like this, because couple of reasons. It can push you into thoracic extension, which means that your rib cage starts to flare forward, which we want to avoid. We want to keep the ribs stacked over the hips like this as we pull the band back. The other thing is that it could end up pushing your shoulder blade into your rib cage, which we especially want to avoid on the concave side of our scoliosis curve, because it can actually encourage more rotation of the rib cage, which we absolutely do not need. As you're pulling the band back, I like to think about coming 3/4 of the way to about here, rather than coming back and pinching the shoulder blades together. That is a cue that I see all the time with this exercise. We do not want to pinch the shoulder blades together. We actually want to try and keep space between the shoulder blades as we pull them back. What we're going to do with this exercise, we're going to do 8 band pulls, and then we're going to do a big stretch up to the ceiling for our elongation. We're going to do that 3 times. Getting ready. Standing corrections, just trying to bring yourself as elongated as possible all the way through the crown of your head. You can even take your hand to the top of your head and push your head up while squeezing your tummy muscles so you don't flare your rib cage. And then we're going to take this band and we're going to slowly pull it apart, keeping a soft bend in your elbows and just coming 3/4 of the way back. Squeeze your back muscles, think of that, and then control the way back together so you don't just bing your hands back. We're going to pull apart, squeeze the back muscles, squeeze your tummy, and then back together. Pulling apart, squeeze your back. It's going to be working your shoulder blades as well. That's 4, 5, just taking it nice and slowly. 6, can you get a little bit taller through your spine? 2 more. 7, and 1 more. 8. Oof. Good, take a moment. Then we're going to come up with a big V shape of the band. So this is just focusing on elongation of our spines. You're going to take the band roughly shoulder width apart. You're going to reach the band up above the head. And I want you to think about getting long from your knuckles all the way to your feet. Push your feet down into the ground as you reach your arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze your tummy muscles so you don't flare the front of your ribs, and we're just elongating, imagining our spines getting longer and unraveling. Wouldn't that be nice? One more big inhale, get a little bit taller. And then exhale, coming down. Okay, getting ready for round 2. Coming up, think of lengthening through your spine as much as you can. Crown of the head reaches up. And then we're going to pull the band back. Squeeze your back muscles. Control bringing the band back together. Pulling apart. And back together. Squeeze your belly back towards your spine, your front ribs back so you're not flaring those ribs forward. I don't want to see that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, one more. We're going to come back, hold it for a moment. Hold it, squeeze, 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 squeeze. We'll go 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do that nice big stretch. So let's take the band up above the head. Nice big stretch. Oh, that feels good. Get a little bit longer. Push down through your feet. Reach up through your arms. And then relax. Okay. One more time. Lengthening through your spine. Thinking of your standing corrections. You can even take your hand to the top of your head, push your head up into your hand, and keep that length. And then one more time, I'm going to show you from the side this time. So we're going to pull that band 3/4 of the way. Let's go. Not letting the ribcage flare as you pull the band back. 3, 4, you're doing this so well. Good, squeeze those back muscles. 5, you're strengthening your back, you're strengthening your shoulders, you're strengthening your core. 6, we're gonna get strong. We're gonna be the fittest scoliosis warriors out there. One more, I'm gonna hold it back and squeeze, 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 squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Whew. And then I'm going to take a big stretch up above the head with that band. Stretch it out, big V shape with the arm. Push down through the feet, reach the arms up nice and high. It's like you're lifting your rib cage up away from your pelvis, giving our spines a moment to just lengthen out. One more big inhale. And then exhale. Shake it out. Good. Well done, my beautiful Scoli friend. I'm so proud of you again for making it to Scolimas, and I'll see you tomorrow.